Hey there, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're doing a reading for November. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. Or if you just come here as a cross watcher, or you just have a lot of planets thrown in your sign, you are also very, very welcome here. So today we're starting with the wisdom of the oracle. So let's dive in. And of course, I'll invite you to hit that like button if it makes sense to you and subscribe to my channel. So it helps me to build my community and to spread the word to more people up there. They might be needing this message at this time. There's so much going on in November, right? So let's get started here, Sagittarius. What do we have for you? Go the distance and orphan. Okay. So go to distance here. I see this card with number 47, which reduces to an 11. So this is like there's no other way other than go to distance, okay? This is about you wanting and potentially already taking steps forward, okay? This is already you taking steps forward. And this is fast movement, right? Because the this one here, it comes with a lot of fast movement. Now, I do have a lot of stars here, so I do bring this is giving me the sign of the star in the tarot as being hopeful that everything is going to happen your way. Things are going to happen. There's this hope, this faith that everything is there for me, okay? Now, what happens is for some of you, this might feel lonely, okay, with this orphan here. This might feel lonely. This might feel like for me to go the distance, I have to let go of situations and people and circumstances, jobs, communities that they mean something to me, but for me to grow, I have to go on my own. And sometimes that can feel lonely in some way, shape, or form. And you might feel like I am alone here, which you Sagittarius know you're not alone here, right? Paul is here for you as well. But other than that, your guides, your angels, all of those are with you all the time, okay? You just need to call onto them and to help ask them to guide you. Now, this orphan here comes with number five. So this number five, it's giving me a lot of change. So I have to change. So I feel alone because maybe I'm neglecting something about myself. Maybe I'm expecting that people normally um, encourage me to do something. And it was that encouragement that made me go the distance. It was that encouragement that made me take action towards something. So maybe this is the perfect time, which I think it is, but I'm going to still remain with the maybe. This is the time for you to connect with yourself and understand where your passion is coming from. Where is this eagerness coming from? Okay. So, this is a great time for you to jump into that energy. Okay, but let's take more oracles here and understand what else it's coming up for you, Sagittarius. I'm very drawn to that orphan card. Do I see it as a negative card? No, I see it as very positive here in some way, shape, or form. So we have three cards here. We have the wise one, grow within your current situation. Just talking about this is positive, okay? Being alone right now is positive. It can cause some challenge. Also, this card, it gives the sense of I feel out of my comfort zone, of course. I feel that I let down my community. So we already have here this codependence energy that we might need to work on that for this time as well. Okay. Mercury retrograde is kicking in as well. So there's a lot of reviewing, redoing, rechecking, reprogramming, right? Rewriting something, um, rechecking something as well. There's a lot of it, and it doesn't come into I should not do this. No, but before you do, take the right measures, okay? Make the right adjustments before you do something. Before you just go the distance without thinking, focus on what is doable for you right now, okay? And remember, you grow from your current situation because as you go through that, as the shapeshifter tells you, you transform and unveil your gifts. Okay, you transform and you unveil your gifts. What does that mean? That brings these gifts of encouragement, independence, and you could even ended up connecting more with spirit. And it's interesting because I was looking at this card and say sometimes you feel alone, but you're not alone. That's exactly this card with guardian angel. You are not alone. So maybe sometimes you're outside and you see a white feather. That's just confirming you are not alone, Sagittarius. Okay, you are not alone. So just rest, just be sure that everything is working out for you. And sometimes it feels like everything is against me. It's not. This is the time for you to take a bold step forward. This is like in the tarot, the fool, right? He just knows, he believes everything is gonna work out for him. So he takes his knowledge and he goes, he jumps, he takes a bold step forward. And this is what this reading right now is asking you to do. Get out there, do the thing, right? You have the wisdom. Look at the owl and I'm hearing the raven, even though I feel it's a crow. The communication from spirit. You're having a lot of this communication. So, have you realized how much communication you receive every day and how much? Look at that. The wolf here is connecting with that super duper um, divine feminine energy, okay? Intuition, your protection, all of that comes from the spirit animal of the wolf. And we also have here the image of a snake, but it's like the snake already shed the skin. So this is just a remainder of the skin. So the snake is already reborn. Okay, like a kundalini rising here. And also with this eagle here, the eagle gives me also that sense of seeing things from a high perspective, understanding much better, because you get out of your idea of your head and you understand things as if you were looking out of your body. Okay, so this is so interesting for you. Let's just get the tarot now and see what else comes up here in November for Sagittarius. So we're going to be taking 5 cards here: the recent past, the present, what you don't see coming, the advice, and the outcome. So let's just clarify for Sagittarius. For the recent past, the Sun and the Seven of Cups. For the present, we have the Two of Wands. For what you don't see coming, the Fool. We just mentioned the Fool. This is the time for you to go. The advice, Five of Swords, and the outcome, Ace of Cups, and the Strength card. Beautiful. Okay, this is interesting. So first card and last one, two, two, and then we have one, one, one. So definitely this is about you making the choices, okay? From the past to the outcome, everything is about you, okay? Everything is about your journey, your soul expansion. Everything is about you. Everything that is around you, it's working for you, okay? So everything comes here for your highest good. So but let's go back here into the recent past, the Sun and the Seven of Cups. So this feels like there was an awakening here, okay? With the Sun, the Sun brings light, right? After the night, the Sun comes and shines for everyone. So that's what I'm feeling here. The Sun brought some energy. Interesting, because we did mention the eagle there, and there's an eagle here directing at the Sun. And you know that when they direct at the Sun, it's because it doesn't affect them. They are charged by the Sun. We are charged by the Sun when we need, right? There's even some people, when they spend a lot of time absent from the Sun, they become depressed, right? Because it's just charging that energy, that heat, that vitamins that come, that divine masculine, right? That yang, that action, all of that comes from this card. And this could have been about several aspects of your life that came this awakening. It could have been one thought that changed and changed everything. We're just talking about everything that you do, you say, you think, you manifest. It comes from you. right? Everything comes from you, and that's what's happening now. What's coming in the present? So we have this Two of Wands. It's about making a decision to move forward. Where are you going? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go alone or with someone else? Do you want to take someone with you or you want to go alone? The interesting thing is, like in this deck, the Two of Wands, she's alone here. Okay? She is alone because she's saying goodbye to someone, right? So she's staying at home working and someone else goes the distance. So this could be you deciding to leave something behind and go the distance, okay? We also have here this, right, we also have here two frogs. And they say when you see frogs outside of the pond, it's also signs of transformation. Not just the butterfly, which we have here, right here, but also the frogs talk about transformation. They're not babies anymore. They grew as well, right? They graduate, if we can call it that way. Now, what you don't see coming here, the green man brings a new beginning, the Fool. Okay, so look at these people. They're just excited. They go on an adventure. They don't know what's gonna come from it, but it's fun. So they're just enjoying the present moment. And look again, even on this deck, there's a little dog there. So there's loyalty, there's trust, there's good energy around. So of course I have people here singing, playing instruments, dancing. So this is all about releasing that energy that doesn't serve anymore, right? And it's so interesting because this cabin here that shows up in the Sun card shows up as well in the Fool. So we are definitely talking that this awakening that happened here in the past was actually the tip of the iceberg for this new beginning that it's coming into your life. But you don't see it right now because maybe you're just stuck into this: where I go, where I don't go, what's happening, what just happened in the past. It doesn't feel like me anymore. I don't like this version of me. Who am I? Right? We could be asking ourselves, who am I? What am I doing here? So let's work through that, okay? And trust, because again, remember the stars here that I said there's faith here that I just gonna go the distance. So potentially your soul is telling you go, your head is telling you no, danger. So let's connect with the two together, right? Let's look into that. What is the advice here? Step away from people, things, thoughts, emotions, material things that are keeping you stuck. Something here is keeping you stuck. Something here doesn't make sense to you anymore. And look at that. We also have a peacock here, but the peacock is at a distance, right? It's at a window there and is like, peacocks are sign of abundance, prosperity, and he's telling you, if you keep making the wrong choices, I'm gonna disappear. So that means that your prosperity could have a downside due to situations that you are not paying attention to, or you are allowing people to make decisions on your behalf, and they potentially, most likely, 98% are not making decisions, are not giving you the advice for your highest good. So pay attention to that, okay? Pay attention, because I see a lot of you here, you felt it already. When you ask advice to someone and you felt resistant of what they were saying. It's like, yeah, it looks okay, but it doesn't feel true. It doesn't ring true to me. Okay? So just because someone is giving their idea, it doesn't mean it's the same for you. We're all different here. Okay? Every single person is different. There's not two people the same here. Not even twins are the same, as you most likely know. Okay? So what is the outcome of all this reading in November? Ace of Cups and the String card. New love, new prosperity, new way of thinking. This is a new you. This is a new version of you. Look at her. She's called the crone here, so she has a lot of wisdom. She went through a lot in her life. and she is just here standing, walking next to a lion. Who would do that? Someone needs to be very brave, right? Not in their right mind to do that, but she's doing it because she knows her power. She knows what she's capable of because she is connected with herself. She's connected with her higher self. She's connecting with who her true essence of love, of trust, of faith, and knowing that everything is working out for her. So if she wants to dominate this lion, she needs to dominate her mind first, and then she will dominate that. Because if it comes from fear, he will definitely not be here this quiet. Okay, and you most likely have tried that, and if you didn't, try. Okay, try not with a lion, not with a lion, but try to see when you control your mind how everything around just becomes so much better for you. Okay, so that's another good advice for you. For others of you, this actually feels like love coming into you, okay? This feels like a very honest and wise person coming your way. I never saw love coming through the whole reading, but there's something here for you. We could be having someone that it's very, very trustworthy for you. It could be still in the month of November, okay? So if you are open to that, why not? If you are in a long term relationship, we could be talking about your relationship maturing, you going to the next level, you trusting and building more around that relationship. Okay, maybe some of you had some fears and the fears are gone, some doubts, the doubts are gone. I feel good. I feel this is it. Okay, this is the right one for me. So that's what I have for you. Love this reading. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and until next time, have a lovely day. Take care.